So today on Backstage with Billy, for one night only, the full Monty is back. And of course, I am joined by one of his cast members, Neil Hurst. Neil, welcome to Backstage with Billy. Tell us about the full Monty.
Oh, well, thank you very, very much indeed. Do you know, we're having an absolute blast. We're all over the country with the tour, but I am very, very excited because we're in sunny Manchester this week, and I cannot wait. It's gonna, well, maybe not that sunny. All right,
it's raining here.
I live in Wakefield, so it's not too bad here. It's all right here in Shaky Wakey. But yeah, it's just great to be back up north. You know, I love it here.
So let's get on to the show. Obviously, based on the 1997 film, obviously about a group of redundant Sheffield steel workers. Unemployment's got them. It's like a bit like today, really, the cost of living crisis. They come together, they form a strip group, and then they reveal all. I mean, your character, Dave. I mean, obviously, he's a bit of a hapless character. Not much confidence in himself, is there really?
No, I mean, he's he is. You're right. He doesn't have a lot of confidence in himself. He's let himself go. He's got fat. It's really tough playing it. I mean, it's a real stretch for me, obviously. No, unfortunately,
I'm not far behind you. I can be your body double.
Yeah, come on, you'll be more than welcome. But no, but he has got problems in his life that that he's struggling with. You know, he's got to a certain age, and he's realised that he can't perform very well, shall we say, anymore in the bedroom, and he's just really low and really just miffed, and that he's not got a job and he's not providing for his family, which is one of the real catalysts for why his friend Gaz says, come on, we need to get out of this. Let's do something. Then they notice that the Chippendales are playing. They're doing great business. Right, we're going to do the same. And then there's another sort of journey for Dave then, that he hates his body, he hates the way he looks in the mirror, but he's got to get naked in front of all these people. Can he do it?
Yeah, because obviously I know you end up feeling sorry for his poor wife Jean at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, it comes out golden in the end. Now, obviously, you group of guys that all come together. The show's legendary. Be it on stage or film. I mean, even Disney have brought it back. With a new take on it.
Yeah, with the series. Yeah.
But that leads me on really to obviously some of the stuff you've done on television. Your TV credits. You've done things like, obviously, Brassic, playing the part of the prison officer. Now, I remember that when it came on, you and Joe Gilgun together. The timing is spot on. And obviously, there's you. Obviously, for those who wonder what we're talking about, if I go with that with a glove, now you know. Okay, we'll just leave it there. This one, you come out with the best line. I'm looking for a new opening. That just had me giggling. I mean, obviously, like I said, you were born and raised in Halifax, weren't you?
Well, actually, I was born in Rochdale, so I am from.
Oh, really?
That side of the Pennines. But yeah, we emigrated across to Yorkshire when I was a little lad. But yeah, so I kind of grew up in Halifax. But hey, doing that episode of Brassic, I mean, I remember getting the gig and thinking, I love Brassic. It was going to be a great gig, this. And when I came there, I'd learned the lines for the scene, like you do. And I recorded it and did the lines. And then Joe, who plays Vinny in it, said, look, should we just do it again? But should we just improvise? Let's come up with some ideas. And so I'm listing things that I have to pull out of his bum after he's been released from prison. And that was, honestly, it was a great scene. So I can't remember the script very well. So I can't remember what bit's the script and what bit is improvised. But there's loads of funny bits, and it's great fun.
Just hilarious. I mean, the whole thing with Brassic, but like I said, brilliant. As yourself and your timing was just phenomenal. By the way, I auditioned loads of times for Brassic, never got the call. Thank you, Joe Gilgun, if you're listening or watching. Thank you. And I know they're wrapping the show now as well. Obviously, you've done Natalie Bridge. You played the part of the vicar, which you're a scene stealer on that. You're in
yeah.
You're in Coronation Street as well.
Now, my Corrie story, this is quite funny. When I was doing I only did a short stint on Corrie, but it came during lockdown, and my agent rang and said, "Look, they've wrote this part. They only want you. They're not even seeing anybody else for it. They just want you. You're the perfect one for it. This is your gig." All right, send the script through. I'm very excited. They want me, just me. When the script came through, it just said, "Baz, chubby loser." I thought, oh, thanks a lot. That's it.
At least you got a reply from Jenny, more than what I did. Well, go on.
My character was on a date with a lady of the night. So I was like, wait a minute, are they saying that I'm the only person they can think of that looks like a chubby loser who needs to hire a lady of the night? So anyway, yeah, that's story of my career.
But you know something? You and obviously Raymond, or Raimondo, as you refer to him as, they were great characters. I mean, I know you're only like technically you were a day player, and obviously he was at the time a regular cast member. But you were great together. There could have been more out of that, you know.
Yeah.
And it just never happened.
No,
so,
it was that funny time where they were, it was COVID and trying to, keep people distances apart and stuff. But
well, they were keeping the old relics at home, weren't they? But we won't name them, but nevertheless. Obviously, you've done stage. The list is endless of some of the things. I did see some of the clips of Fat Friends, the musical. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. How have I missed that? Because it just looked amazing.
Great fun, yeah. Great fun. Fat Friends was, it was written by Kay Mellor, who's since sadly left us, and Nick Lloyd Webber, who's Andrew Lloyd Webber's son. And again, he passed away as well. So it really holds a special place in my heart, that show, because it was, the people who helped create it aren't really with us anymore. But it was a great experience. It's one of my first big tours that I'd ever done. So on the full Monty now, I'm playing a lot of the venues we played with Fat Friends, and it's nice to return to them and go, oh yeah, I remember this, and lovely this.
Well, obviously talking about the full Monty and what have you, I think I mean, I haven't got the body of Danny Hatchett or Jake.
No, neither have I. But hey,
I know.
I get the biggest cheer.
You've inspired
yes, we can do this.
Oh, do you think I can do it? Do you know I've got the moves? No.
Oh, you what? You easily.
Pull my belt off. maybe wear these, something like that,
Oh,
the backside of
it pump. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So
it's a jock strap, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's still back to that. You trust me, you don't want to pump in that.
Oh, my age, the hip will go. But obviously, you've got to wear something skimpy, haven't you? Now,
yes.
Everybody, I suppose, has this in the back of their mind. Will something, like when you do the performance and the reveal and everything else.
Yeah.
I know the decency, but has there been a mishap?
Yes. One, two. There's been two where. Well, I don't overly want to spoil the end, but
okay, no. Okay, we'll leave it at that.
There's a couple of incidents, but I'll tell you one the other week. So we were in where were we? Birmingham, and between shows, I went out for a burger between shows, and then in the second show, my belly was going, and I thought, oh my god, oh no, I've got to run to the toilet, that sort of thing. But I'm on stage for 90% of the show. There's not an opportunity. So, long story short, there's a moment just before we do the hot stuff dance. I ran to the toilet, did what I had to do, came back on stage. But for the rest of the show, I was terrified because I was in such a rush, and I was hoping everything was clean down there, but I didn't know 100%.
Oh no!
So I'm doing the strip at the end. I'm thinking, please, God, oh, please, just be clean, please. Did the strip, threw the thong off and everything like that. The curtain came down, and the first thing I did was run over to the thong that I'd thrown off, picked it up and looked, and I cheered really loud, it's clean! So thank goodness for that. So that's one of the mishaps that almost happened. But yeah, we really do. Well, we don't really go the full Monty because we do have some clothes left, and we have our shoes and socks left on. So,
yeah, because obviously,
but that's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
But I think what it is, I mean, it's like tonight, we're at the show tonight,
Oh, cool.
a house in Manchester. And obviously one of the guests I'm bringing was a girl, and that's all she's gone about. Will there be a mishap? I said, well, there might be, because it does happen. So you just confirmed it.
It does happen, yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, it could have been worse for you.
Happened once when my daughters were watching.
Oh,
my
dear.
daughters were watching, and they saw everything.
Oh, dear.
Yes. Oh, dear. I'll be paying for therapy for years to come.
Well, it could have been worse. You could have come out there looking at the Hendrix puppy, still attached.
It's still attached. Oh, could it be? Yes, that would be awful.
Now, obviously, this great show is in Manchester only till the weekend, which is the 17th. Obviously, grab your tickets, atgtickets.com. The full Monty for one night only. I'm going to reveal all on stage. And, of course, Neil, teaming up. Obviously, I've got to go through the list here. It's like a shopping list. With Danny Hatchard, Jake Quickenden, Bill Ward. Forgive me, Ben. I'm going to pronounce this wrong. I know I am. And do forgive me. Ben O'Conway?
No, it's like on Broadway. Onwukwe. Ben Onwukwe. There you go.
There you go, Ben. And Nicholas Prasad. And, of course, Neil Hurst. This guy here. Legend extraordinaire. And, of course, I'm going to be obviously his stunt double, his wingman.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing my little daggly bits, and
actually, to be honest, I don't fancy doing it tonight. You can go on for me if you want.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah,
No problem.
I can leave my hat on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I've got the moves. Neil, you're an absolute star. Thanks for joining me on Backstage with Billy. Take care, mate.
An absolute pleasure, mate. Cheers.
Snap your phone.